Okay, more arachnid, not arachnoid. I can look. There's a reason you have that emote so that I can reread something. Oh, we have a whole other page. I see what it did there. Bam. Nice. I'm glad they didn't do this with a page. Real thingy.
Whose research is this? It's a hatch.
But we're already in the basement.
Depends on your perspective.
Let's not go down just yet. We still haven't explored this room properly.
I feel like we have.
This is some seriously in-depth research.
It's impressive, but it's incomplete. There's a section missing.
Oh, that's probably for the beetle. Yep. It even has a 4 on it. This was found in the astronomy tower. Porter owned one of these rare beetles, but it went missing recently. He thinks it was stolen. 4. The golden beetle, named for its exoskeleton composed of mineral approximately 90% identical to gold, has a lifespan of several years. It fends off predators with a loud hiss, records over 95 decibels, and by being completely undigestible, this mistid has a somewhat spurious reputation for causing ill fortune to those who see it. I'm wondering if that sound is what made everything crack and make people faint. Because if my thought process of Flora and Freya fainting, that would mean I'm suspicious of Fitz, because he would have had his headphones, he could have been up on top, and then he could have just waited to kill Freya. I don't know why he'd want to kill Freya, though. But those were hid headphones, which would help stop that so he wouldn't get blocked out.
So, this is Pointer's secret lab.
Definitely seems like he's the one using it.
Oh, it's
I guess
Pointers?
not a lot of people know about the
Okay.
secret entrance.
Right. But if Pointer's the only one who comes down here, why would he need to lock his research in a safe? Who's he hiding it from?
He's just paranoid, especially about his golden beetle.
What do you think he's trying to do exactly?
I thought this was Freya's, and he's saying it's Pointers? So person, Pointer, was hiding from Freya.
Pointer was hiding from Freya in the underground laboratory. Nope. Pointer has been trying to breed the golden beetle in the underground laboratory.
Why? Because it's rare?
Because it's gold?
Is that it?
I think so. I don't think he cares about entomology any more than he cares about astronomy. He just wants to get one over on Felix. If he can breed his own gold, suddenly Poppy's inheritance is looking pretty,
Infinite. Might explain why he was so worried about losing the beetle. Maybe somebody did steal it.
might have been Freya after all. We know she was trying to get through the secret door in the garden.
She might not have known what was down here, though. Maybe she was just curious.
Curious, sure, but not naive. I reckon she knew what was going on.
I think we're still missing the bigger picture. There's no way this is all just about a beetle. We're done.
Ready to go down? Again?
Yeah. Double secret laboratory. Oh gosh, it's under the water? There's 2 lab
It's an
coats.
old coat rack. Looks thoroughly neglected.
2 cloaks, and a green hat draped on top for good measure.
Old cardboard boxes.
How exciting.
Oh, but there's more. They're also damp and empty.
Hooray! Empty.
Old cardboard.
How
They're also damp and empty.
Okay, there's a nice, stab. Oh, there's the rope thing. That's from the reel.
We're too late. This photograph has been stabbed.
Oh no.
Why? By what?
Not sure. Some kind of metal stabbing thingy.
Yeah, this is definitely from the... They just like dropped it right on top of her when she was knocked out. A sleek but sturdy metal rod. It's been stabbed into a photograph. The rod has a curved, pointed tip, like an arrow, or the hand of a clock. It has a small loop on the back with a short length of red rope. The metal is perfectly clean and polished. So they cleaned it.
So what's the photo?
That's Remington. It's been framed, but it's slightly damp. The photo shows a young girl, Flora. The large man is sitting next to her, so I'm guessing that's her dad. Around them are several red and white birds. Yeah, there's the birds that she likes. A metal object was stabbed into the photo, leaving a hole near the man's chest, like right where the R is.
Do you know who it is in the photo?
Yeah, it's Lord Remington.
There's a roll of paper up there.
I'll see if I can reach it.
Let me guess. Blank.
Yep, construction of the mansion. Storage. Yeah, that's Freya's room. Yeah, I don't know why they did that, Brick. That's so weird. Aviary, music room, grand hall, bedroom, sorry. Yeah.
Hold on. Have we been to all of these rooms already?
We've been here, and we're here right now. Study. We have not been to the study.
Study. Wait.
I know what you're thinking. And no, we never went in there.
How did we miss it?
You have to go in from the grand hall, or like from the rooftop. Weird.
This seems pretty significant.
Agreed.
Misted Mansion North Cross section. A roll of parchment on which the plans for the Grand Mansion have been drawn. A horizontal line marks where the lake was before, and a second mark where it is now. That and that. The mansion has built on top of a large structure above the lake, supported by pillars. Freya's room is listed as storage, and the room labeled study is in the center.
It's an empty bookcase.
Something tells me it's been empty for a long time.
Book.
A single book on a little makeshift table.
This is creeping me out slightly.
Why?
I think it's a children's book.
Ink dip. Aphobie. Soul Bearer. Soul Bearer. Silver Snake. Elegant Red Bird. Silver Snake. Aquatic. Crab with 3 different sized claws. And aquatic reptile with no eyes and a long tongue. What's a happy crab? I had an aha, but I lost it. Mistids of the sea and sky. So I'm wondering if that somebody was trying to make these birds, waking all these animals that were in this thing. I mean, they made this one, they made statues of this one. Where is this guy? Make sure to click on your partner. Yeah. I think I have to.
This man in the photo, he reminds me of something from one of our clues.
Where is it? Oh yeah, he's right here. It's this guy. That's Flora with his dad, and I don't remember who that is. Who is this supposed to be? Child with green hair. Oh, that's Freya. Okay. Freya, Flora, and Lord Remington.
Felix made a little model of him? For Flora?
Yeah, makes sense when you know who he is.
Lord Remington.
Lord Remington.
Remington. That makes him Flora's father, meaning the girl in the photo is...
Yeah, it's her. See the bird, too.
I never would have guessed. Times sure do change.
I don't know. I don't think she looks so different.
Hmm.
Basements don't normally have windows.
We're at the bottom of the lake. It must be.
Right. But if that's the lake bed, why does it look like that?
Like what?
White, smooth, no plants, no anything. That's not what a lake looks like.
That's weird.
Where are we?
Did you notice how much light this room has? For a room with one candle?
It's all coming through the window.
I'm pretty sure lakes are supposed to be darker at the bottom, not lighter.
Why is there a room down here anyway? And why is it so much older than the rest of Tangle Tower?
We still don't really know why people came to live here in the first place.
Money!
Maybe they just wanted to get rich. Like Pointer with his beetles.
Money!
I feel like the Remingtons came here for the lake, for what was in it.
It's empty, though. More empty than a normal lake would be.
It is now, yeah. Maybe we're too late. Let's head back up to the Grand Hall. I want to find that last room.
I do too. Oh, it's nighttime now.
Oh, it's dark all of a sudden.
How long were we down there?
That's kind of weird.
This must be it. This thing goes all the way up.
How are we supposed to get up there?
Hang on. It's pitch black, but I think there's a switch.
Pull it. Got it.
A ladder.
Want to go up?
Yes. Got it. Ooh, hey, there's another one of these werewolves.
You know, in any normal room, this thing would be my main concern. In here,
And there's that
though,
long thing.
It barely makes the top 3. Dragon?
Snake?
Worm?
That's the one.
Ooh, an axe and a gun.
An axe and some kind of hunting rifle, mounted on the wall.
Honestly, doesn't look like they've been moved in a few years.
I'm more worried about the third one.
The third one?
That isn't there. It's like a pickaxe.
The one that isn't there.
Like upside down, you can see it. Or the outline of it.
Is that a crab?
It's got a translucent exoskeleton. You can actually see its insides.
Also, crabs normally have 2 claws, right? Not 3?
Whatever it was called, the thing.
You sure we should be touching it?
Grimoire, don't you think it looks familiar?
Yeah. The limbs of the creature can be rotated and the claws can be opened or closed. Oh, that's really creepy.
This crab really reminds
That
me.
little one.
Yeah, but I don't think that's going to help us. I think I've seen it more recently.
I need to look at my notes. This thing. It's kind of like, ha! So, straight out, 45s, closed, open, open. Like he's about to attack
Is that a
something.
crab?
It's got a
Also,
So this is up, about a 45. This is about a 45. This is open. And this is... yeah, and... yeah.
perfect.
Ha-ha! Oh, it's a crossbow. That's
What's
what it is.
this?
something somebody didn't want us to find.
So he shot it, put the spool on there so that he could retrieve it. Oh, and it's the telescope. Telescope. Telescope thing goes there. Yeah.
What is it?
Dan, how you doing, dude? Happy New Year and happy Friday. Make sure I get everything else.
Fish and a bird skull, I guess.
What'd you miss?
If that's a bird skull, we're talking about a 15-foot bird here.
Well, how about we stop talking about it?
I don't really know how to summarize everything easily. We found a study. We found a secret lab for Professor Pointer, and this thing down here. There was a room above where Freya died, with a spool and a red rope. We found down here like a arrow. Well, I mean, we have been playing for about 2.5 hours today, so that's 2.5 hours of content you've missed. Ish. We got... Oh, gosh, that's hard. I don't know how to just... How do I... I don't know if I could easily summarize what we've done today versus just like bam, 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 bam.
Crumpled up paper.
Is there anything written on any of it?
Not really. It's mostly blank. Coffee table, half-empty wine bottle.
Evad or YouTube for getting caught up, at least.
I'm gonna say someone's been using this room.
Someone complacent enough to leave their notebook lying around.
Several pages have been ripped out, but a few remain. 5th ambassador located. Finally. Can't say I harbored any optimism, but still somehow disappointed. No better than the rest of them. Took my misted friend into the music room for experiments. It works. Perhaps too well. The laboratory was another disappointment. All that effort for what? He's even more short-sighted than I could have guessed. Went to the bottom. Nice view. But it's been mostly cleaned out. But I have what I need. She got in, she was careful, nothing was moved, but I know, it's time. Who wrote that secret note again? Who did we say wrote that? I already forgot. Henny's notebook in her room with the page torn out? Maybe?
It's a wooden pinboard, hung up on one of the chains.
Looks like there's a couple of things missing from it.
Oh, there's the picture of the thing! A large central sheet of paper has been pinned to it. 4 lines have been drawn from a gap in the center. A smaller sheet underneath the features of drawing resembling a silhouette of a cloaked figure. There's a Hawkshaw. There's the torn piece. This is the picture right here. With 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, I think Hawkshaw was... Maybe she's an assassin. And she was hired to kill Freya. 4 lines have been drawn from a gap in the center. Well, maybe she didn't find... She was hired to kill and find something, so maybe she didn't find the thing she was meant to find. Why is there a gate here?
An incinerator built into the
An
wall.
incinerator.
It's still pretty hot.
Is there anything left inside?
It's mostly ashes, but yeah, there's something.
There's the feather. And buttons? Not much more than a pile of dust and ash. Among the ashes are several black buttons, red-colored scraps of fabric. Yeah, I think she was trying to find the golden beetle and kill Freya. There's probably one more clue in here.
Someone's been using this room.
Do those look like scratch marks to you? On the glass?
Yeah, they're on the inside.
The inside?
That's a bookcase.
What a surprise.
They called this room a study?
What would you call it?
The secret death chamber of doom.
Accurate.
Who are all the people in this photo?
Not sure, but it looks like someone didn't like them very much. Their eyes have all been crossed out.
A photograph of us in a sturdy wooden frame. It's dusty and looks several days old. Or several years old. A brass plaque at the base of the frame reads, "The Ambassadors of Misted Mansion." It's Poppy, Freya, Fitz, Felix. Who's that? Is that Professor Pointer? It'd be another F one, right? The ladder is how I got up, yeah. I came up from the ladder. Ambassadors of Misted Mansion. Or maybe like that's their... No, that's Poppy. Or are these like their dads? Are they all werewolves? It looks more like Penny. This is Poppy. For when she first had the thing. And there's Fifi. I don't think it's... I didn't say Freya. If I said Freya, that's wrong. They might be Old Pointer? Maybe. Hold on. I don't see that. Are these like the parents of them? Maybe? Definitely Fifi. You notice how this one has a scar down his face, so I don't know if that is Felix. Or, Fitz. He doesn't have a scar. I think these might be predecessors. Maybe that's the people that left beforehand. Oh yeah, these could be the people that we don't know of. That's true. Relatives, just not the right people.
That photo is important. I'm sure of it.
The study.
I don't get it. This room is in the original building plans for the mansion. But nowadays it's some big secret?
It's not a secret to everybody. At least one other person still knows about this room.
The way the notebook was left out on the table makes me think it's someone who has the room all to themselves.
Whoever it was, they left more than just the notebook. There's a whole design project on this pinboard. Feels like someone put quite a bit of effort into it.
It's a shame there are things missing from it. I'm betting it'd make more sense if we could see it all together.
That might not be impossible, you know.
This is this. And this is right here.
The painting from Freya's room and those sketches. Did Freya design Detective Hawkshaw's clothes? What kind of sense does that make?
I don't think that's why Freya made that painting, but it may have been why somebody took a photo of it to use as reference. And as for those sketches of Hawkshaw, I don't think Freya actually drew them. It was somebody else. Someone with less of a talent for art.
Doesn't exactly narrow it down.
Could be.
Should we go ask Detective Hawkshaw about all this?
I'm not sure. I still don't know what's really going on.
I'd say not yet. I mean, for that... This literally could just be Hawkshaw from behind. That's literally what it could be.
Another photograph.
Their faces are all crossed out with some kind of black ink.
That's weird.
Oh, you think so?
No, I mean, something I just realized. Sally, did we meet any of these people here at Tangle Tower?
Well, the woman on the left looks a little like Poppy, but her style is way different. And at first I thought the guy on the top right was Felix, but now that I look at it, I don't think it is him.
These are the other people.
Was someone trying to hide it? From us?
I don't know, but it looks incomplete to me. I want to know what happened to the rest of it. Where are the other parts?
We found them already.
We found them already.
This is the small lens. This is the metal rod. And this is the spool. Real thingy. Bam.
What do you make of it?
Not sure. Let's keep an open mind.
You don't think the crossbow is the murder weapon?
Oh no, the crossbow is definitely the murder weapon. But
100%.
that doesn't mean we've solved the mystery. Time to solve this.
The werewolves are stuffed. One of my thoughts is all the werewolves are the past misted people. I don't know. That's a thought. Let's solve.